my friends, Team Liquid versus Koi, Net versus Shadows. If you are OG, you know that they used to play together. And man, that team Gambit Mac was one of my favorites, bro. I love that one. We got Camo on Waylay here. Once again, we also saw Premium from Talon playing
Didn't get to see it having to be put to test, but for now
really on this map.
as Kiko under challenge and under threat, going to be traded out effectively.
Camo has been looking incredible, my friends. Actually incredible.
Yeah, strange for Kiko to commit there, but still gets the frag, and that's what he's been doing all season long.
twltch running the safe tech of just walking up the drone silently.
Deadlock here with Cypher, this is interesting.
A re-clear here with the Waylay.
Ooh, Camo, this is nice. It's actually Nats to claim onto Flyer, and they've just they've kind of re-engaged this fight, right? They were taking that.
Liquid is getting better and better every game, bro. This is gonna be tough for Koi.
Timing, but this is Waylay 101, and what I like from Liquid on this map is using.
I expect him to be 2-0, man. I'm not gonna lie to
taking
you.
the space back with that refrag.
But I wanna see 3 maps for sure.
Glad you know what it's called. One of us is a professional here, and it is not me. Shados now a 1v4, and you can already see it. I think we saw on the X-ray for a second.
I wanna see Shadows playing random icy bugs. Good old days.
He does. Camo farming up nice and early, still glancing towards that C side of the map.
Yeah, and Liquid weren't confident here, so free sight for Koi, it looks like. Gonna have all the time in the world to sub for this post plant.
Yeah. Liquid will be here quite quickly, though. You noted it. It's kind of stacked towards B, but with a quick rotation through CT from 2 of them. Stall coming in as well. Going to deny the, I assume, plant on the first attempt of things. I'm curious.
Me seeing that I gotta take care of my posture when I realize this sitting like shit. Oh my god, oh my god, what are they doing?
Pressure towards Waterfall, either nothing to dissuade them from doing that. So Nats. Oh, look at this.
Oh, look at this skin.
It's tasty, isn't it? Yeah.
Bro, they're dying like bots.
And they're going to try and take the fight forward. 10 seconds. They kind of have to. Panatek waiting. Has support as well through CT.
Bro, look at the way they lose this round.
Nightmare come true. Feels down so low.
This was ugly, bro. This was ugly.
Kit to play with. Spacing great.
Felt like adults playing against kids, no?
Camo dropping. Are aware of the issues. It's going to be worked on as we speak.
1 hour tech pause to have issues with the HUD. That's sad, bro. But we are back finally.
Everyone's standing on this pressure.
I hope I don't miss Ramage's game today versus Arsenal.
And now
Do you guys believe?
being invested. Rocket pop, does it get used for any
tough, bro. You're a bit
value here?
tough.
Just going to be taking space with it. So in reality, at least going to be using it.
Okay, they're going to side 5v5 retake.
And hopefully now Koi do protect the plant this time. You can see they're looking towards that waterfall.
Cancel there because you did hear the
What's happening?
ult coming in, and actually did manage
The
to
sound
catch
is bugged
it.
too?
At least this bigger reward here, but a battle
It's our shit.
with the pre-take here, fighting back in, and once again stability not to be found for Koi. Down to just 1 here in a 1v3. Soulcast has a lot to deliver on, and this is an incredibly hard situation. You're desperate for a pick. That's what you're after.
Bro, this is garbage. Not gonna lie.
Got Util
What
still
the
there with
fuck,
Panatek
bro?
investing it from the Teo. Soulcast at
No,
least
what? Sound is bugged? 1 hour tech pause?
Soulcast has to ice.
We deserve more, bro. We deserve more.
Cereal. Anyone else fancy?
Oh, that's what it... Okay, Soulcast. But that was nice. Good shots. Good shots.
The full stop.
The legend.
Back
You're gonna clear here together. That's good. They might find like on fire.
Presence on A, and just that cam on the C side. That seems to be.
Man, I miss the reverse king.
We've seen it. Happy on the retake.
We saw Flower using to
back in.
earlier today against Durka.
And a stall of an ult coming in, buying time.
That's
for
a very early ult.
catch anyone.
That's the guy saw Governor.
I think his Kiko's down very low here actually already.
Bro, did the guy saw the Governor ult, man?
As well.
Oh
HP
my
dwindling,
god, was the
little bit of a
worst
battle
thing I
breaks
ever
out.
watched.
This
And the
time
best thing I ever watched in my life,
Philo
bro. Not gonna lie.
Not on top, but a beautiful shot from Philo. Going back for a bit more. Koi actually having a bit of battle on this. Kiko's battered and bruised at the start of this
that is
round.
bugged again?
Fire on the flank. We are seeing a better look here from Koi. Kiko gonna have to try and do this. I don't think it's gonna
Finally a run for Koi, man. This is their first.
at 5-1 tree. It's allowing them to get pretty close.
My friends, this is Koi map pick. The map is attack side.
Okay, well, that's
That's what they cook, man.
gone. Philo again using this to secure space.
Lockdown for
Will
Soulcast.
find a player.
He used to play on Liquid.
Trouble here. Yeah, he is. Caught off guard.
Forgot about that.
Done by Koi. Applying it in the right way and securing this post plant now with solid number advantage. Still have Soulcast's ult as well. Nats and Kiko joined by Serial.
Liquid fans, do you miss Soulcast?
A world of trouble ahead of them, and Serial can't do much about it really. Koi starting to find a rhythm that works for them. Kiko. 1v4 is a lot to ask.
And this is gonna break. Look at the corner, man.
You'd need a couple of
Good round.
mistakes from Koi, which I hope they're not going to be making.
Fly is still saving the 5 per spot.
Shot, but timing is starting to really run low. got the right read, but there are bodies
And my
here.
friends, they are
Serial
just bugged
and
again.
Nats, both
30
away
seconds
takes
on the
this
clock.
won't be easy. Filu is
Flyer
wounded from the way in, but he keeps his
has the
life. It's
pet.
Flyer
Good shot,
flying
Nats.
Serial. Nats on the trade out. Already captured there, going to be keeping one with him. Beautifully done by Nats, composed as they did try and flood.
Alright, look at him, bro. Look at him.
Dominated.
Production is not having a good time.
Control here and time being a factor.
But Nat,
It is
he
a
makes
3v2,
everything
Stalkers
better,
and
bro.
Vino trying to work this one out. The ult going to be utilized.
He makes
as well.
everything
Some
better, the
again,
legend.
Just powering forward. Very well
Six
handled,
try.
almost funneling Koi around the map.
Man,
Yeah, I said that C should have been the site they go.
this is
but
looking bad for Koi.
since
Map's
there,
attack
there's
side,
deadlock
dude.
and
Actually,
a
against this
deadlock.
comp,
Oh, we saw
gotta consider
Cyril
that too,
use the
right?
wall
Deadlock
to the
and
delay,
Cypher is
and
too
then
strong, bro.
He was able to get a nice little deadlock ult off. Without that wall, maybe there isn't.
He's too clean, man. Too clean.
But yeah, textbook
Good job,
Nats, Sentinel hold. Very difficult situation for Liquid to deal with.
Is only him so far. Camo, gotta be cautious. Falls away towards top site. Gives up the site. Feel go walkabouts. This is a lot. That's 3 players. Reward is there. Nice
Getting the second
farm
was
as well.
big.
Controls the space and the Viper ult in play as well.
The
Here
lurk
comes
again.
those lurks. Yeah, last time around we saw it being Flyer. Cass looking for his timing. Don't know if he's going to get it because you can see Nats outdoes him late to the party, but fashionably late.
Oh my god.
That's
Oh my
outrageous to
god.
find that in the dark.
They
Flyer
kill from
gonna be
Nats,
kicking himself
man.
a little for that one to be
Was
called
so
out on
huge.
spam, but Shados now in a 1v3. No util to bank on. Does well.
Oh my
Does
god.
so
Ah!
well.
Hold
He'd
your
get the gun in
weapon.
hand, if anything.
What a do. What a 1v1.
Times there for
Legends.
Nats. Liquid again, yes, pressured, but out on top at a 7-3 scoreline.
Hey, my boy Defo, man.
That's a VOD review round for Koi.
Where is he?
Viper ult in post plant. I wouldn't feel happy losing that. The spam through was.
Still remember him playing chat on Braze, bro.
That was
Good days.
But Flyu should be.
Bro, he almost got that one.
Safe away, yeah, let the others kind of take, there it was.
Player standing.
Oh, that is going to be a real
Nice.
bitter one.
Oh my god, I killed 3 people in the smoke.
Makes it very difficult for Filu to work up here. Gonna be forced off the angle by the Prowler. Hold on, pressure! We were complimenting these ults, and that's why. Filu does it well. Takes the space away, but Camo gets it back. Plays it from Blue Room as Kiko. Rewarded on the angle as well. Overwhelmed in the end, but they've got control until
Okay,
then.
okay, 2v2.
Kicked away by Serial falling. The sight is not there.
Oh.
Nat's trying to thread the needle on the timing, but Camo
And this
barely
is gonna
alive.
break Liquid economy for the next round, dude.
They had to fall off from this. Really, what option does he have here? Operator on a retake. Just doesn't feel good.
No, and the economy's low. I don't mind if Camo's going to look for one. It looks like. If
Yeah,
he
he's
gets
going
it,
for the
he'll
big
commit,
play, I
but
think. I would.
should be
1v2
saving
and not running away, bro. Maybe he should. Maybe he should.
So Cass
7-4. Stats, my friends.
Me? They're in the no
I know you like it.
So
Yo, both duelists with 13
similar
kills.
early investment here for the pistol.
Looking
Ghosts
good.
all around, barring Ciro with the light shield.
Very important one here, man.
Rubino. That's about that. We dive in.
Curious to see how well Liquid is gonna perform on this attack side. I think they need the pistol actually, man.
Ready?
1 minute 28, by the way.
Deadlock utils for
Enough
post plant
information for
are
maybe
pretty
Tilo
good.
could start accelerating towards the C side of the map.
That's pretty telling as well. You've just seen
Yeah.
some real committed
I mean, the
utility.
paranoia should be enough to, you know.
Oh, Soulcast had
Let's
to be
speed things
quick.
up.
Yeah, had to get out of there. But it looks like Liquid are aware of that water.
Okay, this is good, man. This is good. If this repeats
initially.
on the second
see how
half,
they
Liquid can win.
Wow, they
You
swing.
can see.
Night and day, isn't it? Totally different in
Spike
approach.
planted.
They're just going to put Koi on the back foot for a second. They have to kind of reconvene and gather themselves back up to take this space back.
Yeah, Waylay lurk, not something I've seen before.
No.
Turret will spot though.
Yeah, it should do.
Have
but
you
maybe
seen
in all the mayhem, it could go.
Devil
not
like
unnoticed,
with
but
ult on
unconsidered.
Ascent?
Vatacek certainly wants his name
Watch football.
in the ring of things. It is just going to be really Grubino and Philo to fight back, and sadly for Shados, he is locked out of here. Still got to go on this. Woo! Vatacek, you are a brave boy here. Oh, switching up to the one bullet in the Ghost is brutal. And now into the post plant, what are you meant to do? You've got Patatek's position, he's got his util back online here. Didn't
Yeah,
need
now
it.
Koi's in big trouble.
Skogamo being mentioned earlier on.
Yep.
Can't help but enjoy that. But Camo showing some real versatility, yeah, and commitment. It's stunning. Shados
I was
just set
seeing a
up to fail.
VR
It felt
trailer right
like
now.
really that
This
paranoia
quite comp,
perfect
bro. We're done in
everything good.
2023.
And another brawl breaks out. It's Camo still.
I remember Busso playing
fighting
Killjoy here on
against
this map,
Grubino.
bro.
That
He was
felt
insane
too far cooked,
when they won
but
champs.
This is the bonus. They're willing to brawl out like this. That feels desperate to me.
Yeah, bro. Oh my god, he's low. This is
Well,
over,
well,
bro.
well.
This is over.
I don't think this is going to go. Oh, Nats is going back. Nats, I don't know if we needed to go that far.
Uncharacteristic.
Yeah, that was a very un-Nats thing to do.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we've had a
Yeah, bro, but they got it. I know they're chilling. Guy is low, he's saving.
Hopefully not going to pull a governor. That was hard. Dilu up for the fight. He loses. And they lose a big
Camo
piece of the
is on
puzzle.
fire, man.
Would have liked to see
This
that
kid is so
maybe
good,
used
bro.
in a
Okay.
different way, but early damage done.
Sokas!
Clean with it. Patatek and Serial go down, and the B side gets controlled. Grubino
Sokas when he's feeling, bro, is beautiful to say.
Trouble.
His thing is nice.
Going their way.
Has a
Yeah, it was a
very
nice,
beautiful
it was
style of play.
bait and switch rubble distraction, but Soulcast has done beautifully this round. It's going to be a difficult spot for Cats. Thoughts on Cats?
Swarm grenade out.
Okay, I don't think Fancy's well.
I'm not against it. I'd just like to see
Nice.
it do something.
More of that, bro. More of that. Get on fire.
Now it's just Nats.
Only the boss left.
So,
Okay.
What was that?
don't know if this is going to go well for him.
Tell him, man. Bro, he has a good style of aim, man. I like it.
Him kind of, it felt like he's like, I'm good enough to hold this angle. Nice confidence there from Soulcast. Hopefully that might be something
Yeah, after this
that
one,
Koi
I'll be
can,
confident too.
run with. But yeah, I think that Team Liquid are doing a
Beautiful.
very good
Cross-up
job.
placement.
Like, there is this
Perfect.
debate whether Waylay is good or not. And I
Okay.
think that Team Liquid are showing
Yeah, he's feeling good now.
Unaffected by all of this, and no one seems to be aware. A
Hey,
massive
anxious, bro,
gap in the approach
for the
there.
Real
It
Madrid
seems
game,
well
bro.
read.
Look,
And
they've got
once again,
Flamengo too.
Soulcast is
The
one
best
that
team in the
holds
world
us back.
and the second best team in the
Liquid
world.
running into a brick wall.
And of course, Flamengo is the first
It's like
one.
they've never seen a
No
black
doubts
hole.
about that, bro. Everyone agrees, right?
You know, can we go through this? Can we not? The answer is no, you cannot.
Maybe it's Arsenal. Ah, bro, that was sick game, dude. That guy's insane.
Now,
David Beckham, bro.
huge fan of.
I'm not extending this one.
No?
No.
Yesterday was on hangover, but today would be a good day to drink some beers, no?
Presents found from CT. Not a big surprise. Oh, big old.
But I promise I'll never drink again.
Feeling better. Oh, and a follow-up
Run for
too.
Koi, run for Koi.
Drone going out.
Looks like it is towards rubble. Everyone kind of congregating back over this way.
Yeah, maybe setting up some kind of B split. They've inserted the two.
Okay,
players
Phil,
across the
a showstopper.
Know if Grubino got spotted here. He's got the
No check,
chance
no check.
to be the
Why
end
check,
of
right?
this round, and it looks like he
It's not
is.
like there is
This very
ever
well
someone
ended,
like
but it will
that on
be
that
trading
position.
back through. So now we're going to be seeing Liquid.
Did they forget about Dens already?
Into their side. Keep in mind, Kiko and Nats only have the sheriffs, but now have the
30
upgrades.
seconds left.
Back on the rifles. The side control towards A is in. The pressure from B is there. The post plant could be tasty too with the util. Shados denied.
We saw FNS using the Nets crosshair,
Looking
man.
for any sort of avenue in, not to be.
Yeah, deadlock trips in the post as well. Going to be difficult to deal with.
I was going to add something more, but
Oh,
I rather not.
for Soulcast, but I don't think there's enough time to maybe warrant using it.
Well,
He is going to go for it though.
going for it. Shados light on bullets, but hoping for the right time at least. This does clear through towards tree now. Serial going to be forced to go forward. Their patience. Where was the patience there? They had to play forward, sure, but Serial.
Oh,
so
that was
ready
nice.
and
That was
going.
clean.
Looking a
Serial
little
killer.
stunned that he
Oh
went
my
for it.
goodness.
Yeah, he had to with the way the plant was. I didn't realize it's very safe.
The man
that
was a
Soldier Hall
5v3?
would have been amazing. Was able to complete because there's no way for them to spam back.
Yeah, with this round, I don't believe in the
No one
comeback,
ready
bro.
for the swing.
Just no way. Just no way.
I think that round, honestly, Kiko with the we've been looking at these lurks on B from many different players. Kiko, finally the one to find
Maybe
success
point
with
for
that.
Liquid away on Koi. Maybe pick, bro. Are they going to be 0-4? I want to see a tournament
Proactive start this time.
with
Prioritizing
Furia, Koi.
Furthering.
You know, like, there's other things in the list. I don't want to give
Not
any
gonna get anything
spoiler.
from it, but nice little
To see who is the worst thing in franchise, bro.
Inspired play.
What's your guess?
Patatek still.
I think it's Furia.
Soulcast on the receiving end.
Ah,
of this.
bro.
They carry on here. A lot of
That's sad.
stall
That's
coming
actually
in.
sad.
A lot
Boy,
of
have a
util.
lot of
I don't know.
Yeah, they certainly do. But Serial knocking at the door, and he's just come off a brilliant round. What does he do with this one then? Just so close by as well. Oh, fire, where did that come from? Camo's just gone down. That was over towards Tree, so yeah, fancying their chances towards the B side, but it's not going to be subtle. Shados should hear all of this.
Ults now from Koi though on this retake. The Filu's raise ult, Shados fade ult do come
Oh
into
my
play.
god, Serial's pocket's playing though. Oh, Flyer, very nice. Checks on that. Maybe just feeling something was afoot. Nice try on the jump. Approach.
Bro, if Koi lose this round, they are the worst for sure.
Soulcast, but the run and gun works out well. Puntek goes down, and the numbers sit with Koi. Kiko couldn't
Man,
hear
it's
it,
getting
but he
to a
knows
point
it's
that
happening.
low-key-
Has to go forward. Oh, it's stunning.
I think
Shados,
things should
he's
get
the one
kicked,
to
bro,
keep
off
it.
the franchise.
Koi
Because
getting
there's
hard,
some
him
things,
closing
man, that
it out. Koi
they
back
are
in this with 8
year
rounds.
after year
It feels
finishing
like
last
finally,
place, bro. Like,
Koi
don't getting any wins.
Late round.
I think this thing should be gone, bro.
He's
No?
finally getting one over.
Oh, he was actually showing through the smoke.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Ah, I thought he'd have a little bit more of
I'm not talking just about Koi.
damn.
I actually think about foot when I said that.
Unfortunate.
It breaks my heart because I'm Brazilian, okay?
It's not good, is it,
But
for
they make
Liquid?
me
So
suffer
there's
so
a little
much,
bit of a
bro. It's painful
run
to
back and
watch. I
forth.
can't
They've
take
got
that
ult still
anymore.
to play with. They got options. They've got gunners on their side now.
Just whether they feel that pressure of having no mistakes
Yeah.
able to be made now.
It's true.
Ooh,
And I love Heat, bro. No, Heat deserves to be on VCT.
unlucky
That
there,
guy is
no Odin
insane.
spam.
I want to see my boy MW0 back again.
Skilled. Ow. Oh, oh,
I'm still a believer. I'm still a believer.
Catches Camo. Oh, it's gorgeous from Feeling.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
Confidence builder. For
Overtime. Let's go. Let's go. OT.
Like a little bait, like usually when you see the Odin spam like this, it's no, never mind, it's not a bait at all.
Ooh, that was just tailor-made. Filu being escorted out the door.
Liquid read that like a book.
Damn, and they even got fire at the same time.
Yeah, Patitek got a timing in to see.
Takes a lot of damage for it, but he's still done so much. And spots out Soulcast here. But he's been big man so far, Soulcast, but he's going to have to respect the utility. Patitek forging the path for the boys forward. Deadlock util on top just to secure him, put him back in his cage. And they've got the plant because of this.
Planted.
Yeah, tough retake here for Quaid.
Yeah, they're not giving
much
anything to
work
Koi
with
here.
at all. Season
Liquid is getting better and better, my friends. This thing is cooking,
Robinho
for sure.
The other side of the map still.
Same thing as on kickoff. Slow start, big improvements game by game.
Reference that 4 people get, but
Finish second
Soulcast
place on
stepping
EMEA.
into the ring. It's
Did
Camo.
well
Gets
in
cleared,
Bangkok.
but it's Kiko to hold it together.
And it's over, my friends. GG! Leave a like and subscribe. Ah, there's more game. There's more game. There's more game. Chill, chill, chill.
Looking much
This was
better
quite my
than I've
pick, by the way.
seen Until this point, even in the loss, we were asking, what is he competitive
Yep.
look? That was competitive.
Yep.
Nets on Viper. This is always a masterclass, my
That's
friends.
insane.
Something that we all love to see.
Minnie's out there socializing.
Shadows on Bridge. Okay.
I'm a professional.
Well, we'll see.
Okay, man. This is like a seeing
As the Dutch were
Kiko
saying,
on
though,
Razer
Koi did
here.
look more competitive
Give
in that
freedom
map
to
one,
this
right? They
man.
are building back into this. They've shown signs of life. This is a hard game, though. Koi now going on to see the defending side here, leaving Liquid on the attack.
Yeah, immediately Team Liquid taking middle this
dodge
early
it?
against the Vipers.
Oof.
Great side.
Oh, belting shot as well. Nats.
But not so good on the ramp side.
No, so he's been found, but this crunch scares the life out of me here.
I do like Koi taking this B main space. This is something that we saw, sorry, but Fnatic doing a lot, having success with so far this split. Kind of, you isolate the split.
Okay, going together. I like that.
Serial,
That's well
he's got
played.
so much on his plate, right? He does go down. Grubino's there to claim it, so that's exceptional.
Could have
for them
waited
in that
more, but
2v1.
he's gonna play
Kiko
for
wants to
Koi.
find an answer back by pushing the extremity here. Nice for him. Does need to overstay his welcome, but he
Good
wants
reaction by
to.
Kiko, man. Good
And
shots,
that's
too.
why. Huge damage now.
Brought back
Grubino
the
has
round.
to readjust his course. They know where the other two were initially. They'd seen them over towards main, and that cross is being watched. Camo with a great shot, Flyer with better. It's
Oh my
all
God.
down now to, well, a 1v1. Camo up against
Has a
one,
phantom.
low. His HP's only down on 10, and Camo trying to toy with the timing here. The timing
Well
is
played.
on his
Well played.
side.
But yo, this
Liquid
was Koi round. It was a
inside right with the
5v3.
first.
They still lose it.
A approach. And the extra body here, but can he hold what's coming his way? Yeah, Shados opting against it, gonna give up Heaven Control and maybe try and complement the cross. Does Grubino get to live as well? Another question, a lot of pressure, but they have been able to kind of gap close towards it.
Oh my
Still
goodness.
staying alive here, the C's fantastic, but
Man, Kick is slow, but he's good for those.
Anywhere to go. Look at the amount of support coming in here. The util.
Okay, he died. I jinxed the guy.
Soulcast, Flyer, and Filu behind the curve now. Full control in play. And that's his position, the slow, lingering death that can creep up. Is there Camo going to spot them all out? Does Nats fancy a go? Patience is normally the name of the game with him. It's gorgeous from Nats. And that should really be...
Nats, man, one of the greatest ever, bro.
Save here.
Down on the Stinger. Everyone else kind of at least getting minimum Bulldog flag. Taken again. This looks very similar. Pathing straight through vents. This time around, though, you can see that they have the additional, almost, I guess, default hold towards that deep B main space. You still obviously have Nats holding that back A space, and it just feels like the pendulum swing. You're looking at Nats now taking a lot of space on the other side. He's walking up towards A. We've got a battle breaking out towards the mail room. Filu trying to go walkabouts here, and he's been caught. Soulcast that time, very heads up.
Quite ready with 3 people here.
But the fire banged out by Padatek. Little late on that one. Kiko already ahead of it, and Liquid making it past all the checks, all the hurdles, and just an awkward position for Grabino. I love this ability to be so versatile in attack, having this kind of 1-3-1, playing off those extremities, taking that map space, and then it felt like they lost out on that A because of, you know, Soulcast's nice positioning, good timing, and very heads up.
Like they just
Replay of the next round, my friends. Camo got a 4K.
to do, but they've also do Euro ults on A.
And no penalty for Madrid, bro.
Their ults. So
I was watching it.
Hop, that's going to be towards middle. Camo, for the information, spots out one towards vents, and spots out one towards heaven.
Bro, today we got 2 7-1s already. I don't want to see another one.
Rubino, can you live? For now, has to fall away. Eyes turned towards heaven. Good information there as well. Very comprehensive. Now, lurk-wise, you're looking at obviously Nats. Post up towards mailroom. That is unforgivable at this point. Some awareness as well.
Bro, your team is so alive from Governor 2.
It feels a little bit short.
Man, that game between Apex and Vitality was insane, bro. Go check it out.
A couple more. Kiko called upon. 1-for-1 trade, not enough, but Camo!
Ay, game. Man, I was saying the last round, you guys didn't say it. Camo for me is a player that we will stay in VCT for a long time, man. The kid is good, man. Very good.
But they do
It's getting better and better.
Yeah.
But I would argue that Team Liquid there, I don't think Nats should be lurking when he's got a Viper ult.
Fair.
Use that.
I agree with you, man. But we see that a lot.
He was coming over with the ult.
It's like, I'm not gonna say.
Also,
They are lurking with Armageddon.
Team Liquid could just play safe and re-lurk later. Don't need to be stuck in mailroom that early.
You know who I'm talking about.
Nats is going out. It's an overcoat.
It feels like it, but this contact hit might have worked, at least for the find on Flyer, but Rubino's able to control.
Wait, Nats alive?
How's he losing that one?
I don't wanna see 7-1 Koi. Come on, guys. What?
Actually rewarded
Bro,
Liquid.
Koi is not gonna win
Just
one
kind of
game
contact
too.
in off the back of the drop of the Viper's Pit feels bizarre, but
Weapon here.
just the element of surprise.
I know
enough.
that
And
Giant
Shameless
X already
and
made 2
Soulcast both have
changes.
Ults, but is this the time to use them? Let's see.
At least they're
Camo
trying to do
drifting in
some.
no
But
man's
it's
land.
hard to say actually.
Biggest flank ever.
Because Apex, for example,
They
they lost 3 games.
thought about that?
There were
I
some
don't-
close games.
I mean, there was maybe a
CT
Prowler.
pressure, I think.
Yeah, that is wild. Serial now. Pressure's on. 1v2. They're already out. They're already on site. Oh my god. I thought they had another one, but no.
Was very good. Liquid looking a little bit disjointed in that mid-range.
That was nice, bro. That was so nice. This is their play for the next round, by the way. Don't think it's worth watching the full round, to be honest.
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling.
Good song.
Looks like it was kind of like a half fight-ish anyway. Puts him down to 900, but
That's not what.
Ay. That's a tragic way for you to die, bro.
It felt
Not
like
as tragic as
Death
Governor,
Sentence, the
but
investment of the ult on top.
very tragic.
It keeps the site secure for a while. It would be a blind post in the end, but still. Liquid will love this. That's a plant. It's going to take some time, and Soulcast is going to invest. Do we get the pre-take going at the same time? Trying to get that crunch coming in. Liquid trying to stabilize. Hold this down for a second. Camo forced forward. You can see the util here. It's not in sort of complementary positions, though. They've got a decent amount of space now. Kiko spots out 2 here. He's one of the ones with that Phantom.
Okay, they're gonna move us fire.
Yeah.
You can see the
Oh my
paranoid down the
god.
middle.
Oh my
Checking on
god.
it too. Flyer has a look there, but he doesn't
We're not
find his
occupying the same
target.
space,
Nats
bro.
does find his. And away we go.
Man, they're gonna lose
Pressure
to a
now on top.
Thrifty. When you
Nats just
think
needs
things
to
are
stay
going
alive,
Koi's
really.
way,
He's a nuisance. He's that thorn in the
Yeah,
side,
fall apart,
and it's
bro.
lethal as
Yeah,
well.
this thing is cooked, bro.
Take it down, Soulcast, put in Flyer in a very
There's nothing good
tough
to talk about, Koi,
position.
bro.
And it
Actually,
all
nothing
started
good.
with that tag and paint shell. That's been given away. There was no pressure.
Okay, Flyer, going for the middle play.
Seems to say so.
This is what I like it. Confident play, confident play. Nothing to lose, bro. Nothing to lose. You guys are in big trouble.
Everything. It's great towards Nats. They turn.
Only one was
He's
not
dealt
enough.
with. Could have maybe played the time a little longer. Been a nuisance from the back lines. Kind of like
stun didn't hit,
Now
the
he's
stun
put up a
didn't
side
hit.
Camo. Devious in approach. A back and forth trade, but it's still not
1v2
as fun for
Grabino.
Liquid. They should
Paranoia.
plant as Grabino
Smoke.
a mile away.
Oh, he heard that. He heard that.
Right position, open plant.
Slip away. Oh, might catch part attack. Yeah, he does. But the trade instantaneous. Liquid.
It was a
very
bait. It was a
controlled.
bait.
So good.
Sorry, Patty. I should call for you that he's
I
over.
think this is a must-win round for Koi.
Yeah, that was very bad, bro.
And close rounds feel great in the moment, but
Bro, how
at the
you
end of the
didn't
day, it's only
communicate
3
that?
that have been converted for Koi.
That's actually
and
crazy.
the chance is starting to dwindle, and Liquid looking to lock.
Last round of the half.
Focus up. They invest the ults, they get the information, and away they go. Camo. So
I always
clean.
watch the Brazilian team's communication
Shados rolling back the years.
because the Brazilian
Catching 3 on
main
the
channel
push-up.
always posted.
Now they gotta respond.
But I would
Kiko
like to
and
see from
Serial
other
can
thing
be
as well, man.
pretty
I know
far
there's
off
some
from
do.
this. Koi, we asked them to dig deep, give us a round to believe in, and maybe
And
they
I
just
love
found
this,
one.
watching this,
Fine,
man.
don't do
I
this,
actually
Serial.
would like to watch these things with you guys.
Please
I think
don't
that would be
lose
nice.
this.
Maybe do live
my
streams
God, oh
watching
my
these things
God.
together. I would love that, man. Hey, my boy Shadows
Breathing
4
sigh of
kills.
relief there. Koi gonna get up to 4.
4-8.
I don't believe it.
Doable. It's
But-
not,
I don't believe
it's not
it.
over.
Low key, I don't
It's
believe
not
it.
Team
over,
Liquid
Vinny.
are great at this map, and I think they'll be more than happy with 8.
Man, if they win the pistol
Qualification in
and the
their mighty
bonus,
to playoffs is on the
I will still
line.
have
This
doubts.
is what they're fighting for, and they have a very solid. Sight now.
5v5 retake, my friends. For Koi, it's do or die.
Gotta go eventually. Oh, first
Poor
step
guy,
kicks
man.
in
Got
the door.
destroyed.
Vitek laying the pathway forward. Kiko.
I-
Nice. Philo on the fight back. It's Soulcast finally gets his util
Bro.
on, but it's a lot.
What can he do? You have missiles, you have missiles.
He's got the util, but he's got to send it now. Timing. Oh,
The missiles
nice
don't do
try.
miracle, Mundi. The round was over already.
Timing a split second away. Zero's going to start ringing the alarm bell though. Players on the way, he's not alone, but Philo going to take over towards the backside. Look for the drop down in spots 1. Zero going to try and readjust towards the front. Really nice readjustment there from him, but now chaos kicks off. Nats in unison with Kiko, keeping things on their side. Philo left in a 1v2. Philo brings down to a 1v1. Camo's only got a judge. This is tricky now, 50 seconds.
I got the spike.
Get a plant. Camo opting for the pistol. It looks like silently closing the gap and a big upgrade. Flash in.
Planted.
Falls away. Filu unawares. Gets out of danger. But Camo too. Just so quick.
Yeah,
with
my
it.
friends. Koi 0-4.
Be here,
I'll handle this.
but gonna get it for free anyway, potentially, unless Liquid decide to flood in.
Stalled again though. Up from heaven. The util coming in. Nat's gonna make it difficult. Eagle Eyes trained and Grabino light work towards Serial this time. But Nat's still with the shot. They're just pulling bodies away. So they're gonna try and be proactive here, Koi.
Need to do something in this disadvantage
planted.
situation.
Quite like it. Conceptually solid. The necessity cannot be stressed enough, and Shados can't really fall here. They can't invest their utility. They have to wait, and it has to be everything at this point. A 1-for-1 trade, not enough. Rubino, are you still in this fight? A 2v2, they've won out on the site. They can accelerate.
Defuse it, defuse it. Trust me, bro. I'm not missing that. I'm not missing that, bro.
Time as the defuse comes in. Rubino can only watch as his chances.
But they do have 2 players towards the A side, but they're more than comfortable to play these retakes. They're probably gonna have to.
Bro, every time I see Armageddon now, I would think about Governor, bro. Every time, bro, every
What's
time.
happening now? Plant's gonna come down, but we're in a 4v4.
Planted.
The guy joined the history books,
Oh my
man.
God, a
And not in
flag
the way
from Camo, hold on.
that he would like to.
Got a little bit of timing on this. They're mostly on the site now. Still tough to clear with the player disadvantage. 4 up to the good here for Koi. A chance to survive, to extend play a little. Kiko goes down. Panatek and Serial should be outdone, but maybe not. Panatek in a 1v2.
Nah, they win
Be
this, bro.
miraculous. And it would be unlikely, but a nice try, but Soulcast.
It's always so close with these guys, bro.
Yeah, Serial has got 3 stars now. In front of this B main.
A little bit of a trade out. They're going to run low on time here, though. 30 seconds. And there's
Yeah, and Liquid has 3 players here already.
I'm getting nervous. That's fine. Again, Zero can take risks here. And Nats gets the reward. Punishing the cross. You'll not be
Bro,
the one to get to. Fire was the one who got the damage.
It's
early
painful
on,
to watch,
down
bro.
to
It's like
HP.
Furia, man.
This would be
Low-key, I
heroics.
wanna see them
He's got
against
space.
Furia. That's all I want, bro. I don't care about James. I care about watching
This one
DFM,
looks
Furia,
down for-
you know,
And it
Koi
is
playing against each other, but that's what I wanna see.
13
GG!
to 5. Playoffs bound, looking locked in. Sadly for Koi, falling short.
Yeah, for Team Liquid, I wonder how they go from here.
It is time, my friends, for Vitality, the super team, to face Apex. It's today, the day we're gonna see Floor versus Durka, my friends. This one will be legendary. Let me remove the thing here.
But this map
I don't like that. Let's go, let's go.
Is Ascent. We go to Lotus afterwards. The map that Apex picked up against
And Vitality, man, they got actually both teams. They gotta win this, man.
Plenty to learn from there, and we'll move to
Sieve
Haven
up
to
on
close out
Omen.
the series. Now Apex on the attack.
Last time I saw him, he was on
Quite a slow
ISO on
approach,
Haven.
using the space.
Could happen today again.
Using their bodies there to contain and leaving mid a little bit more open, which is a good thing. Vitality send an early crunch there, and there's no bodies to be found.
Yeah, they've also just walked
Man, this
straight
comp
in. Avova has taken
from Apex
space
need the
into
pistol, man.
A side. The spike is incredibly far away. The pistol round this wall is literally the worst thing in the universe, but it's fairly quick. Look how far forward the players on Vitality have always managed to get. The utility, though,
Okay.
fantastic.
Safe, I expect great things for you, bro. Great things.
Still haven't managed to cross into the site yet. Could have utilized the drone just to be safe, but that spot is clear.
It's one thing to keep an eye on as the game goes on. Malzi's usage of Deadlock. Picks going back and forth with low HP on some Vitality members. They need to
Okay,
step it up
okay.
with James
That
on the
was
KO, the
close,
Death
real
Pilot.
close.
Coming into this matchup, once we saw Agent
This
Select
kid is good, man.
going back to
I think
comfort, and it
in
is
their last game against
wonderful.
Fnatic, man, he was kind of quiet. Oh, this is
I wanna
the
talk
the
about
demon mouse from
obviously you
Razor.
look at
That
this map and you go, hey,
is the Nico
Vitality
mouse.
haven't played it. Hey,
The prototype?
Apex have, and they won it dominantly.
You don't know who
So they
Nico
should be
is?
firmly in their favor, but I wanted
The
to go back
second
to
greatest
the last time
rifler of all
properly
time.
Played,
Only behind Code Zero.
firstly within the pool, but also secondly by Vitality.
I'm base, bro. I'm base. A little
That
bit.
was last stage. A sensor in combination with the trip.
Oh, the
it just
reverse
makes things
king.
awkward for
Reminds me of
aggressive plays.
Tans.
And you look at
Oh
the
my god,
composition
that's a good
there.
missile.
It
Poor
is
Floor
gonna
had no
rely on
chance there,
very
no help
aggressive
too.
plays. The fact is, though, already
I
adapting.
like that from Safe. That was good.
An impactful one. Fluorescent doesn't have.
Bro, if Apex lose this round, I can see this being 9-0, 10-0, even 13-0. Not gonna lie.
Durka,
Too early, Mundi.
I think
Bro, on this map,
complete surprise for Batu.
against this comp,
The
is
fact that there's some
bro.
investments from Vitality into heavier
It's not rare.
rifles. They've managed their economy so well to give them a real chance in this round that's now being converted into a 5 versus 3. Apex, they've looked for this control on middle to defeat
Les,
the aggressive pushes of
man,
Vitality.
you look
now
like you
without
are a
that
slow
space
man,
being
bro,
taken,
but
they
you are
look
fast
to
as
seize it
fuck,
for
bro. Doesn't
themselves,
make
but
any
it was
sense.
held by
I call
Lens.
him Zinedine Zidane
No
for a
gaps
reason.
to Vitality's defense.
Even though he's Brazilian.
You'd expect
Actually,
with
that
5
doesn't
players
fit
still
right.
alive. No pressure on them. Durka
Yeah.
and Kicks have been tagged up, but to create anything from this scenario will be.
But I love
next to
Zidane, bro. What can I do?
impossible for
I love
Apex.
Les.
It may rely on big mistakes being
He's still
made.
got salvos again.
The first man they're pressuring is safe. He has salvos and 2 teammates.
Yeah,
on
they
that
are
A side.
saving this, bro.
I think
They are
made
in
the right
trouble,
call
ID.
here.
Sort of round is not bad. You have to bear in mind they have some weaker weapons, a few pieces missing, and while you buy contact with a piece of utility, you better be ready for the contact. Not ideal. Again, a player advantage garnered by the side of Apex if they make it into the A site.
And 2 rifles retrieved as well, so these players that come in with lots of weaknesses are now armed to the teeth, and Zivov, he gets away with that, but one stray shot would take him down. He has made this impossible situation for Vitality
Can Durka do
a
it?
bit more palatable.
They expect the
Durka
flank.
walking all the way around, and it's just now being watched. Avova
knows? Who knows about the two players?
at the right moment. But it's still Durka that they're
Ooh,
dealing
Mosi,
with.
good
Mosi,
pick. This
the
is
one
a huge
in the
round for
third.
them, man.
That
Huge
is a
round.
round on the board for Apex and a Hail Mary play.
I missed the
that
kill,
worked
so
out on their low
watch the
block.
replay with you guys.
Yeah, I think almost just the contact there from Governor ends up winning that round. Like, being able to remove Safe from position was so troublesome. It was. They were watching for Wine, and then the run out comes, and then they switch. That's a ridiculous
That was
shot,
nice,
by the
Governor.
way.
That was a huge kill, man.
Sivov does a decent
Tried.
job
Silver tried.
to try and turn the tide, but not quite enough this time around. Solid double peek at the end as well. Apex on the board.
Good energy from Governor. I like it.
3-1 on the scoreboard, 7-1 for him. He's finally put to bed by Batu, creeping his way up through through the tree, but the rotations are in from Vitality. They've got two with a third very close by, while one's just been snatched out from under them. May look to deny that, but plenty of players being drawn out into the open as a result. It's
Oh, very winnable, man. Very winnable.
the ultimate finishes off Seavoff.
We're gonna play together. Darka, I'm gonna bait you, okay? I'm gonna bait you. Bless, you don't go first. Don't be dumb, Bless. Let him go first.
But both players coming a bit more direct, and his hope is that they would get aggressive, they would make the play, but Vitality are showing this temper, this patience.
Bait him, Bless. What are you doing?
And they now know exactly where he is. They see that spike. He needs to win 2 against 1, and they are
If you die first, Bless, gonna be mad at you, bro.
Now in a firing line, looking to execute the leader on the other side, but
Yeah, let him.
Oh, and Malzy's hitting!
Okay, good thing, good thing. So what was that? What was that? How did they want that? What was that shot?
Yeah, Darka was the low one as well. Like,
What was that?
Tickled away
It was not on him, bro. There is no way.
Finding the pick, but
I'll check PC right now. Pause the game. Pause the game.
Lands that final shot and gives Vitality the round. I really like.
I have been seeing some suspicious things in Valorant, bro. Not gonna lie to you. There's some crazy things happening. Who saw that coming, guy? Even something, bro. Everyone was cheating on that game.
Basics of geometry to bounce it off the wall. And unfortunately, well, for the side of
I still
Apex.
don't understand what happened there. Damn! Stats for you, my friends. Before I forget it.
On the first page of their playbook, and they've got depth to fall back on. So it needs to be an improvement from Apex. And
In case you just listen,
fairly soon.
Hicks has 7 kills, and that was the top flagging for Apex was 5. That's all I can say. That's all I remember.
A bit of mid control, knowing Vitality like to dump some util and fight for it. But from what we're seeing in this round, this is Vitality sitting back and going, oh,
4 woods for Vitality. I wonder if there's people who don't watch it and just listen. Like they're playing the games. No, because the sound of the game. No, you cannot do that.
It frees
The sound of the game here would bug you in jam. Maybe it's a good practice actually.
Passive from the side of Apex, clearly having an expectation of that move.
My drive is insane though. Right, Valorant does that. It does that.
Tells them is there's an operator there, but they're doing the same in B main. They're just jiggle peeking it.
They've seen a few times that last has been the player moving to top mid, that it's been whether they know it's the Yoru or not.
Okay, that was a good bait. That was a good bait.
Been there. Well, Batu tries to pressure and find some info, force those players to make the rotate, but with that kill connected, it's back to easy living for Vitality. Nice.
But I still think that Laz is not playing his game on Vitality, man. He's good, of course, insane, a legend, but he's still not playing his game, bro.
And Salvo's coming
I still have this feeling.
I believe we're going to need to see.
He's shy, man.
Good
Fact that we
paranoia.
just used, right?
Good paranoia, but they don't clear him anyway. Somehow he survived in the back corner. Fluorescent's done well, but there's an immediate trade from Safe, and well, this leaves it all onto a over 15-second spike on the ground. This is impossible. There's absolutely no way that he comes out of this one alive. The cross being held in the
5-1, my friends, and no money for Apex. Oh my goodness, it's coming, bro. It's coming.
But that's the disrespect aspect.
You know what's coming, bro. You know it.
They're just walking mid.
Oh, yeah, you cannot escape, bro. Every day, they need to remind me of that day.
We'll at least make it back. That's something.
It's not enough that it happened. I need to be reminded every day, bro. This is fucked up, actually.
Control that they've got. It's been a bit of a struggle to get that mid control with Vitality looking to dump in sometimes, and it looks like again they would go for the same play, but 2 are caught, and Malzy's quick to.
Nah, there is nothing they can do here, man. This is the curse. This is the curse, bro. It's bigger than all of us.
Control, and this is what we're talking about. Whether it's early round or late, Vitality, when they decide they want that mid control, they get it almost every time. TP take.
Batu, save us. 2v2.
Did a double with the spike down now, and a 2v2. This is suddenly winnable.
Hey, Vova. If there's one man who can do it, who can stop the curse, who can avoid the 7-1 in team, bro.
On this site,
Hey, Vova.
Vova was a menace. Had one of the best performances we've ever seen from him individually.
From everyone,
Doing it
actually.
here versus players like Durka. New guys on the block like Seavoff is going to be difficult. The time's in his favor, but now they know exactly where he is. Paranoia.
No, it's not your fault, It's not your fault, man. It's the gods of the universe. They chose this way.
Again, in the retake, back to that Fnatic game. Yeah. And the critique I'd have for Vitality is the mid-round.
I don't want to look back at anything, bro. At anything. I want to look forward to the future.
I think their quick reactions have been sublime. Dirk are under pressure. They know exactly where he is. Just about escapes with his life. Again, this dimensional drift used to try and clear. They've got them held off. Armageddon thrown through, but I don't think it will connect.
I would never imagine just Durka and Laz side by side here on the B side. Never. Now look at them. Super team, super team, super team.
You clear at the back lines.
This is unfair, bro. This is unfair. This is just too much.
I don't see any chance.
This is too much, man. What Apex? What can they do?
Once they hear that op ring out, that's the player having fallen back. They want to just blitz in and take him down.
What is the thing from you go, man? That you night out the cards and create. Oh, Zodja. I don't know how it's English.
Yeah. And that was
but that shit was OP.
They were already moving to the A side. Yeah, I think.
Is this team, bro?
This is the first time they walked into the Lion's Den. And this is why you don't walk into the Lion's Den. Like, less, I think, up until this point was 4 and 5. Because we know they have the caliber of players. So I like that. Like, bring a guy in who might be able to just give those little bit of extra things that the players need in those moments. I think they'll be feeling pretty good, though, now. So maybe wasting his time a bit today.
Remember, guys, don't get too happy.
Yeah.
They cannot go back. They cannot go back. If they do, they are dead.
Play coming out from Durka again. We've talked about his bold pushes, how aggressive he's been at times. He's even going to burn up a second gate crash.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Now they should
Ay.
be here.
Except for the...
Ay, they are in trouble. He gets... What? Good trade, good trade.
That's really the confusing factor. But yeah, indeed, they are still ready for it. The trade comes in at least. So the first step from Apex is going very well. Oh, I love this from Batu. Repositions on point.
Yeah, that was
and he
mad.
knows there's one close by. The stun gives away
Good
the
trade,
position, but Safe won't give away the kill.
Safe has heard the steps, but that's just the fake out running through mid.
On Sivafa here?
It does leave Sivov quite isolated, but he's going to rotate back into a much safer position.
Let's see what the kid can do.
He's been very good when left alone back in sight.
Okay. That's good smoke.
Net to catch him this time and just trying to dodge the bullets within. The only goal from him really is to buy time. I like this. Kicks has joined him. Flash through together.
Well
Easy
played, bro. Well played.
They now have to push forward to try and grab it, and it will be retrieved. Trying to bait them back in, but now the full force of Vitality.
I like the way they played, bro. I like the way they played. Sivafa, that was a good timing on the smoke. Beautiful pop by Kicks. This thing is so good, man.
Vitality, we know.
And remember, this is Apex map pick, bro. But I told you, attack side with this composition here, man, you gotta win the pistol, man. It's too hard, man. Especially when you're playing against a good team.
Versus the other days is they
in this case, a super team.
The exception of Durka, who even then.
Yeah, Mundi, but they lost to Fnatic. They did, man. They did. And I gotta say, Fnatic look insane, bro.
The rest of the squad is just moving in a way that's so difficult for you as an individual to work around, and for Apex,
let's go. Hope it's a fast play.
Control at times, trying to make those individual plays, or even just having that small.
Every time I say that, it's not.
Those 1v1s, those 2v1s, as Vitality are forcing them to be, are constantly falling into the defender's hands.
Most has 2, Governor with Hunter Siri.
Your own map pick. This is about as poor of a start as you could get. Now an opening.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
This time not traded out. It gives Apex the man advantage to work with.
Okay. Oh, they're going?
Oh, timing. Looked like it could be problematic. Not going to connect with the...
Man, Kick is insane, bro.
Found absolutely nothing.
Yo, Governor is clean.
Maybe the Guardian is his weapon of choice. Hoping for a little bit more, but Kicks just again.
Oh, none of this is eyes for Kicks.
This has to be one of the best individual performances we've seen from him. Just really running riot within the server. Avova is expected. Seavolf is watching. They're trying to force these players out of the corner. We're going to see the null command utilized, but eventually runs out. Flash even used to try and help out, but Kicks.
Mas olha aí, Sonya 4K, 11-1 Apex, we are getting destroyed here.
Earlier, but it is LeBron James level performance from.
And he's smiling.
He's been phenomenal. He's initiating.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Flashing them through, calling for the plays.
I think.
And it's connecting every
I don't know.
time.
Yeah.
Apex
What can he do, right? Cry?
To Vitality's problems that they're putting forward 11-1.
To a lot of it, if you could figure out early where that util is being set, and well, they're gonna get caught.
Man, I don't like to use that scomp, man. To pick this map
damage, but it's not found to pick eventually.
With this composition is something that I don't like, man. Because you are so dependent on the pistol round. If you don't win the pistol,
Kicks again showing up.
You are in big trouble for the beginning, man. It's so you give it the momentum to the other team.
With a streak from Apex,
man,
unprecedented.
Every time I see that, bro. Every time I see, and I see that a lot. Okay.
4v2 that they're left in, you know, hoping there's a mistake made.
There is no
Vitality,
chance
but
to
so
come
far,
back, bro. There is
that
no
has
chance.
not
You get to
been
the
what
second
we've seen.
half.
This team's
Once
been
again,
playing this
depending
to
on the pistol.
perfection. Halsey's
And
able
if
to
you don't,
isolate one. Volva! It was
what's
a
the game?
double
But if they win,
on. It's not over yet.
it's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
In the dirt.
Okay.
A Volva
No room for
Halsey
mistake.
in the clutch.
But it's not
It looked
over yet.
unlikely, Tom. As loud as Pips and when they win a round or lose one. And that's a good sign to see early on. We want to see Apex get confident because, again, even if this map does seem like it's a long way out of reach, you got to take it one step at a time, and it will benefit you moving into the next map to have that little bit of a mental reset. Vitality, oh, well, they're putting up some fight here. It's a 2v3, but the weaponry for Apex makes this a bit more difficult than
Bro,
the
if
clutch
Batu
that we
dies
saw
here,
in
they're gonna lose
just
the
the
round.
previous round. Good spam from Batu, a little bit more damage connected.
30 seconds
And both
left.
players having dropped down, full rotations in from Apex. They should all be here, but Kix has got another. Finally, he's put to bed, but safe now in a 1v1. He knows where he is. Not like this for Apex! Oh!
bro, I saw that happening. I saw that happening. Holy shit.
Does what needs to be
Evolve
done.
to save the day.
Really? Little bit.
The zebra
Sounded like
mouse.
you were sweating now. I had full faith.
Oh, did you?
That Apex.
Well, I'd
would
like to
not
go to the
round.
coaching staff and see if they feel the same.
We're just gonna cut, and Danito's just fallen off his chair. He's just lying on the ground, facing upwards.
Bro, that was so close. That was so close.
Well, you sort of mentioned icebreakers. I think they're going to be feeling quite warm. It is probably slightly warmer in Brazil. Here we go.
What did he say about Brazil? It's warm here? Actually, look how warm is it here, bro.
An immediate rotation will put Floor into the mix.
Where I live is gray, bro. Every day is gray.
Try and support the paranoia is perfect though.
It's hot and then it rains.
Is completely synergized from the side of Vitality. This is more like they're running drills rather than actually like executing versus a team.
Yeah, my friends, low-key, this was a quite boring map, man. Apex just got destroyed, this composition, I don't know, bro. It's not like the comp is bad, but I wouldn't pick this map to give it the option to the other team to start defense, even the defender side. I don't like that.
Carrying these rifles through is also
I feel like it's important for you to
some players investing so
start the game in a good way, you know, like,
being able to buy up
even
the
for the
next
next maps.
running so low here.
Imagine the confidence that Vitality will come to the map number 2 now.
Make this a bit more costly for their opposition, waiting for a piece of utility.
And this is the thing, bro. You don't want to give them confidence, trust me.
There'd be a paranoia coming right back towards.
But me, Apex, they should run double duelist, they should put Battle on Yoru, Floor on Jet, and play around this duel. That's their win condition. The way they are playing, they're not gonna win, bro.
It's ended within a
Right out in the early fight, sometimes it's Durka on his own, but a lot, and sometimes in a main as well. 1 or 2 players are taking those duels, but the difference
Bro,
is
look
now
at this,
they're
the
together.
final
They can
round,
group up
they
and
only
when
have
they were
shares. I
unit,
never
when
saw
they
that
went
in my
for those
life, bro.
mid-crunches and retakes and map control, they were so
Lucky,
clean
Apex is
in the early
lucky.
attack.
Lucky
They
this is
could
not
set the pace
13-0,
from the
bro.
get-go. You imagine
Because it could
the
be.
bigger
Easily.
challenge. For Apex, it certainly seems like it was. One opening pick traded back, but the real deal here is that Apex only have that
And they
one
are in
rifle
big trouble,
currently
man.
in the hands of Avova. For the
This
rest
could
of
be
the squad,
N2-0,
they
but I don't see the
make right
Apex
lead, and
winning
there
the
will be
series.
3 players A,
Oh,
but
it's
the ult
Mystic.
I would be so surprised if they do it, bro.
They almost baited it. They used their paranoia to almost go, hey, look, we're executing. And then he's just used his ult to try and catch them as they run through. 0 impact from the one ultimate that they had in this round. And
Okay,
now it
good
comes
shot.
down to the pistols. Multi
Okay.
Governor the same. They're still needing quite a bit
2v2,
more, though, with 2
only
players
shares.
standing, and well, one of them's kicks.
No kills for Vitality.
Planted.
Spike goes down, the players split up. Scooby-Doo on the round, Governor and Batu. Oh no, they'll
I
rejoin.
love Scooby-Doo.
Rifle
Okay.
covered by Batu as well, gives them a chance, but like we said, Vitality, they played these rounds together. They've done so well when they were the ones retaking. See if they can hold control the same. A problem perhaps with the spike being behind
Last
Jenny. They
player
had to take the
standing.
fight. Zevov
Aye, easy for Governor.
there to greet him. Yeah, it's a horrible skin, Durka.
Bro, he actually is. He actually
They
is.
don't at the same time.
Shit skin, bro. This should be forbidden.
See, he would have hit that with
It's ugly. It's ugly. So ugly.
The sights on it just don't line up, man.
Oh, this one is
He
nice.
now aces the round. I'll go bold.
I was thinking about going bold, man, but
You got off
I don't know.
base
I think I'm gonna let my hair grow.
to do. Not expecting
If
much.
it start, man, but if it start to get
40
too difficult to
Utility still
you know,
online.
like to
3 players
adjust in the morning,
in
then
off
I stop it.
angles as well. Like,
When it
I
started to
don't
give me
think
trouble, I cut
if
it.
Vitality managed to win this round, we
So
have
far,
some
it's
serious
okay.
questions to ask of Apex.
I don't like trouble.
Doug
A
has made
practical
it into the
guy.
site without too many problems. The rest of the team a little bit further behind. Seaboth
Ay, ay, ay.
another. That's it. There were 3 players in this site with off angles.
Oh my
They
god,
all got
freak.
caught.
Ay, ay, ay.
Rotations being watched as
One
well
tap,
by
clean.
Lex. Okay, it's a bit messy, but the job has been done.
No, he's Brazilian, bro. He's not Messi.
Save the day. First is easy. The next 2, not so much.
That he saw him with the reveal and went, I'm going to jump right in front of him. Oh, he won't hit me. Well, he has. That's it with a chance to keep this team alive. The smoke goes down. It's a one-way. He can't defuse it.
But if you win this,
Here's
the castle's going bald, he said.
As well. Information to play with, but they're hiding. And the paranoia strikes just in time. Not even
Oh, they're not giving anything. They're not. Oh my god, the guy even ulted.
The time is running low, and he doesn't know where Seabuff is, and even
Oh, Sivop. I like you, bro. I like you.
is set to
I like this
explode.
guy. This guy is the real deal, my friends.
Conclusion
GG!
for Vitality.
Apex! Gotta step it up. I wanna see 3 maps today.
And this was Apex's map pick. They go on to Lotus next, and no doubt, Tom, the confidence will be sky high. Lotus will be coming next.